Proven fact. What are the qualifications for something to be proven or a fact? Upon first thought and glance, facts seem certain, and it seems obvious whether or not something has been proven. Proven is something which evidence has demonstrated to be true, right? Fact is information known to be true. On second thought, looking deeper, is it also distinct? Who decides on the quantity and accuracy of evidence for something to be considered proven? And how certain must how many people be of a fact? The slight difference between proven and fact seems to be that proven is more based on context and adaptable to new variables, where a fact is more commonly understood as information which is true, regardless of context or interpretation. Since something proven is more adaptable to context, it is similar to evidence, but seems to be a more finalized stage of proposal than evidence. Proof seems to include a sufficient degree of evidence in its requirement. In my blog post called Evidence of Evidence, I questioned what is considered to be evidence. It seems that for something to be considered evidence, it requires interpretation of a best estimate and agreement between parties involved in the context. There is a broad spectrum of degrees of evidence based on an estimate of probability. Proof seems to be a similar concept in that it requires a best guess of any individuals involved. In the situation of proof, it seems to be a best estimate of sufficiency of any more specific portions of evidence involved in a proposition being conclusively proven. So not only do any individuals involved have to estimate the relevancy of each portion of evidence, but also estimate whether or not all the evidence combined is accurate and probable enough. Since the relevancy of total evidence is an estimate on a virtual scale from low to high probability, that which is considered proven does not seem so distinct. A fact still fits the definition and concept of something that has been proven, but it is information which has been accepted to be proven so many times by so many people that is commonly assumed to be completely true. The term fact also usually infers that the information is true in objective reality, regardless of subjective interpretation. By this understanding, it seems there would indeed be distinct facts about objective reality, but determining what information does actually describe objective reality can still be subjective. Just because there may be absolute truth doesn't mean any person knows that absolute truth. It still comes down to individuals to make a best estimate of probability of which information is most likely to be that absolute truth and objective reality. Confirmation of others, such as commonly accepted facts, makes the probability quite high that the information is objectively true. But from the highest probable fact, every other bit of information is somewhere lower on the scale of probability. As every bit of information known to humanity has some different degree of accuracy of measurement or evidence, and a different degree of total sum agreement, this means even for a fact, there is a scale of indistinctivity requiring a best estimate based on interpretation of whether the information qualifies. Overall, the lack of distinction and certainty of proof or facts in this world is maybe but not certainly proven fact.